1, go.
Last but not least are the Thomas Minis light ups. So I think these are pretty interesting. They're transparent, they're nice and clear, and they even light up, as they say. Warning, this toy product produces flashes that may trigger epilepsy in sensitized individuals. Don't know how that's possible, but this one has Steven and Thomas. Now, there was one that was missing, Percy and Ben. We'll have to go back and see if we can find that. But anyways, let's get these out of their package. Besides these, you get instructions. These are... I think this is how to change the batteries if they ever die.
Okay.
But now let's start with number 1 himself, Thomas. Thomas is pretty interesting. I really like that clear see-through look to him. Here he is next to normal Thomas. Could tell the difference. This is actually a lot wider, but I think that's to hold the battery. Now the couplings are a bit different, but they still work. Like you can still connect these. He seems to be a little bit taller. These are call lights because there's a button on here that does actually lights up. Blinks. And I think that's it for Thomas. Now this is some Steven the Rocket. The only thing I don't like about this is that his boiler is too fat. Here's normal Steven. But I still think this is cool that he lights up. I think this is why to put the batteries in. Next is James and Emily. Here is Emily, the remote engine. Here's classic Emily. She has that same thing as Steven where her boiler is wide. But her smoked box is still the same. These are really awesome. Somebody has to be the favorite, and that's James. He's kind of interesting. He's got sort of some crease here. He still looks good. They got that nice face that this classic James has.
Okay.
So yeah, the lineup's looking pretty interesting. Next is Rosie and Charlie. And this is the first time we see Rosie in her red livery. The prototype of this was pink. But I still think this Rosie looks good. She has all the details a red Rosie would have. Red kind of like the light up James. And here is the old Rosie. Now, they did make a red Rosie, but we still have this one. And here we have Charlie. Charlie is pretty good. He looks kind of cool. There's normal Charlie. His tank is very big and wide. He's got this really big boiler, but that's not a problem.
All right.
And here, last but not least, is Flynn and Belle. They have this thing right here, but I don't know what that is.
Don't throw it away because it's got batteries in it.
Now we've got Fiery Flynn. Now his base is not transparent, but I think he looks interesting anyways. Almost looks like Classics Flynn. These all connect to each other. The final light up for now until we get Percy and Ben is Belle. There was a total of 10 light up minis and we've only got 8. But I think this looks very cool. Thanks for watching this entire Thomas Minis haul. Which one of these items was your favorite? Was it the light ups, this 3-pack, or the Fizz and Go cargo minis? I think I like the Fizz and Go cargos.
Same.
Stay tuned for more Thomas Friends minis, and stay tuned for Matchbox Edward and Henry. I have finally finished Matchbox Edward, but I still need to make Henry. Peace out, and stay tuned for those videos.